to be playing a call recording that I had with a couple of my clients. This is boring remote sales information that you really need to know in order to land a job, to keep a job, to make commissions that are around 5, 10K a month. Information that is going to give you firm foundation of what exactly you need to succeed in this industry. So it is a good chunk of time, I believe 20 to 25 minutes. Do not waste it. This is going to be a good chunk of information about remote sales, frameworks, scripts on how to become a setter, to become a closer in your first 5, 10K a month. So take out your pen and paper, jot some notes. You're going to learn tons and tons of valuable stuff so that you can take in the remote sales industry. If you're an existing closer or you're just trying to get into the remote sales space, or you're just trying to learn a high income skill, this is information I wish I had when I first started, because I would have made a lot more money a lot more sooner. It's not about landing a job. Landing a job is easy. You guys can look at my other videos on landing remote setter jobs or closer jobs. That's cake. How can you keep a job and then perform and then have great commissions around 5 to even all the way up to 12K a month? Also, something that I wanted to add is dude, I had 2 sales calls today. First one was a wife objection. I have it recorded. I'm still gonna edit it. I'll upload it very, very soon. But I ended up getting only a $500 deposit at the end of the call. Just let him go talk to the wife and let him have dinner. And he just shot me a text right now. This is so sick. He says, "Hey Adam, wife is fully on board, ready to finish payment whenever you are." If you can check that out. It's gonna focus. And that was for a 4K offer. That's $400 in commission in 30 minutes. Another call that I had later in the day was not a qualified call. I was an hour out of my day on both of those sales calls. I made $400. This is great. Great, and there's tons of information like in the school community. I definitely think you should go out and watch it. That's me practicing what I preach. This is remote sales. This is the luxury of being able to work from home, take sales calls, and travel, right? So $400 in literally 30 minutes. Super, super stoked to get this guy onboarded. But here's the thing I'm gonna take from everything I'm gonna tell you right now. These are programs and products that are helping people that are going to change the trajectory on how they're gonna live the rest of their life. This is the foundation you need to learn. So have a paper out, jot some notes, and I hope you guys enjoy. I'll see you guys later. Peace. Bro, it was your first month too, yeah?
Yeah, first month. Yeah, for sure. Last month.
What was your takeaways, bro? Like, wait, your expectations going into the month completely different at the end? Like, is your vision clear? Is it not? Like, how's that?
It's gotten clearer as I went. I was going through it. I was learning it on the way, and then actually hopping on offers, and then actually offers that were like just stepping stools as well. Like I wanted to obviously just go straight to closing, but then it was like, okay, well, it's kind of, you can't just go straight to closing sometimes, and so I somehow got into DM setting, and then from there DM setting and phone setting, and then another DM setting offer and another DM setting offer. And that's not what I really wanted to do, but I think it's just good protocol as well. Like, I, instead of just jumping straight into closing, there's all these things that, that funnel into closing, and it's good to understand, where these guys are coming from and where they want to end up to eventually where, I would like to be closing. So I'm stoked. I'm like, it wasn't like, I'm like, oh, I want a DM set, but then I got into it, and then you just kind of learn on the way, and then you get to learn from people that are doing the phone setting and the closing. You work with them, and I'm excited. Things are good.
I'm happy for you, man. That's what's up. So this was your first official month. If I can ask, how much did you make in December for your first official month?
Last month was pretty much just learning straight up. Like I didn't really start till like Christmas, like kind of DM setting. And the first offer was, there wasn't any money to be made. And then until like I hopped on one last week, and then I made $750 today so far.
You made $750 today?
Yeah, from starting last week. So like it took me like 2-3 weeks to kind of really learn and then find something to hop on. 1 week that was with Noah guys, and it just wasn't producing. And then I hopped on with Jacob like a week ago, and then we did like probably like 5,000 cash collected, and I made $750 from that today, as of today.
There you go, man.
Yeah, I'm excited.
You say it like it's all nonchalant, man. Come on, man. It's your first month.
Yeah, no, I'm excited. Like, I'm stoked, but I'm just so focused on like hitting some goals right now.
As you should.
Yeah,
man. As you.
Also, I got like a couple of other offers, lined up too. That I did some interviews like with Cam, and it was like, we want to get you on full time, so it's like there's just more money to be made, and it's just like it's more than just that 750 and all the experience I got doing one-on-ones with you, people in the community. I first joined, and then David reached out to me, like
Yeah.
David's like, yo, what's up, man? How you doing? And then I hopped on a call with him, and the networking as well. So the money, networking, the experience, skills, just everything has just been amazing.
Yeah. Awesome, bro. So I kind of want to get like a clear, like, okay, so you started, if you had it for, you started what, December, what, 5th, 8th, around there?
In the course,
Yeah,
or joining with you, yeah, I would say somewhere around like maybe December 8, 9, 10 or something like that.
Okay.
Or maybe let's say 5th.
Okay, so yeah, around there in the beginning. Okay, good stuff, bro. Because that's, I'll be honest, bro. I don't know if you knew this, but I made my first piece of commission like literally 4 months into my remote sales career. Like I took me such a long fuck. I didn't start closing until like 5 months down the line when I first stepped foot in the industry. So like what you guys are doing, like I wouldn't beat yourself up. You're on the right track, and if you stick with it, you'd be surprised how far you can get. The guys you have like Chris right here, bro. I would talk with Micah, I talk with Marco. What are they doing? You know what I mean? And then they'll ask you the same thing with David, because I know you learn a lot of things from David that they can take, and then vice versa. You know, because if you guys know David, bro, this guy's he's a shark on the phone. He's really good, different style completely in terms of business compared to like these other offers, but it's definitely something you can learn more than anything. Fire. What do you guys want to go over today? What's like kind of like the first thing on your head?
Bro, at least for me, it's on the DM setting, it's like
What's up, guys? Hope you guys are enjoying the video. Quick stop. If you're trying to get a remote sales, you're trying to learn a remote high income skill that you can quit your job with, you learn and really take and travel all over the world, or you're an existing sales rep that really needs to increase their numbers, you're not finding a great offer, you're not hitting the commissions you want, and you're hitting a ceiling, or you're an existing business owner that just needs help with sales, I have tons of free value in the description. I have a school, I have docs, and just my skill sets and things that I use my day-to-day base so I can close high ticket deals. So I hope you guys enjoy the video.
I guess not financially qualifying because what I do is I ask him, okay, it's just for Cam's offer. I talk to him and I ask him, okay, what's your goal? Right? They're like 10K a month. I'm okay, how far are you from that right now? And they're like, okay, I'm $2,000 away. I'm like, okay, these people make 8K a month. And I
Yeah.
feel like, okay, they're decently qualified, but then they hop on the call and they're like, oh, I'm broke right now. So I feel like it's like some people that do make over 10K a month, they still live on a paycheck. They might have an expensive car, an expensive house. How do I further ask them, like qualify them without straight up being like, do you have money in your bank?
Yeah. Yeah, I get it. Well, to be honest, welcome to the reality of life, bro. This is 50-60% of people. They have bills, they have payments and mortgages, and it's just like kind of makes you, so that's the first thing. So that shows you life through a different filter. The second thing is in the DMs, if you're finding something common in that market, I would open it up. And the reason why DMs are so powerful, bro, is because it's so personal. Yeah. They actually think you're Devin in that case. Yeah. So
Yeah.
like I would open like brother, like what are you trying to get done this year, brother? Like what's the biggest thing that's on your mind? I want financial freedom. How many times do you get financial freedom in your DMs, bro? Like all the time.
Honestly, not too much, bro. It's more like passive income.
Okay, so passive income. Sick, bro.
Yeah.
Okay, what does passive income mean to you? I'd ask them. What does that look like to you, passive income? Because everyone's different. They're gonna be like, oh, bro, like passive income is just like being able to have a check at the end of the month without, having to stress so much about XYZ or giving me financial freedom. It's gonna open up like a new pathway of what this passive income is. You know what I mean? And they're gonna get like personal. So it's like diving deeper into whatever you said passive income is. Because passive income can mean different things to different people. So it's like how personal can you get in the DMs? And then as the deeper you get, the more you can kind of get a feel like, bro, financial freedom's like not working that many hours, bro. Oh, like, okay, how many hours a week are you working right now, dude? Got it, dude. Do you feel like that's enough what you're currently doing, or do you think you need to make some changes? There's no like set, because I get you can't really say like, oh, are you making your bills on time? Or like, oh, you know what I mean? So it's kind of like something you got to gauge. And then are you call setting as well? You're on DM sets?
Yeah, I'm call setting, not call setting for Omer.
Yeah, but no, but like for your DM sets for Devin, are you call setting those?
No, sometimes I'll book a triage when I really like. Let's say it's like an African guy, just to make sure he actually has the money.
Okay, so that's for your DM set, yeah?
Yeah.
I would call every DM set if you could. Doesn't have to be anything crazy, just a quick little pulse of who they are, what they do. That you'd be like, hey dude, I was looking at Devin was telling me that you're making 8K a month and you want passive income. Is that right? Yeah, it is. Bro, curious, tell me a little bit more about like your current situation. I'd love to like, get an understanding of like how we can really help you out. And they're gonna open up a little bit quick about just conversate with them, talk to them a little bit. And then based off the results and how that call went, you can go look at the call recording of the actual sales call and go look at the call setting recording. And you can see if there's a resemblance. And what you're gonna end up finding is there's gonna be certain things that you should have picked on. I can't tell you verbatim what it is. There's gonna be certain things that you're gonna end up picking, like, oh man, I should have asked about that because it came up in the sales call and he was bluffing. Or there was certain something, you get what I'm saying? You guys picking up what I'm putting down? Does it make sense?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. So at the end of the day, though, like you got to look at data from the past. So look at the sales call, ask the closer for the sales call, whether they closed or not, and look at the call recording on the triage and notice if there's a difference. Is there something they're lying about? Is there something that you want to double ask? Maybe it's about like, are they, because one thing, for example, like when I audit business owners, a lot of them say, I make 30K a month or I make 40K a month. Majority of them are bluffing. 40K a month revenue, but how much profit or how much cash collected is really like 10K, 15K. You get what I'm
yeah.
saying? So a lot of people will put like on these Calendly opt-ins or whatever it might be that they're making 40K or 10K a month, but in reality, that's just revenue. How much are they actually taking home? So maybe you can switch it up and ask like, okay, how much are you taking home in profit, bro, after all taxes and rent and stuff like that, bro? Like how much money are you left to play with your family? Nothing, man. And then you have a better gauge. I know I went like a rant, but hopefully that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So it's like, how can you see that filter? But hopefully that answers your question. Anyone else about that topic? Good question, bro.
Yeah, it's kind of this.
Uh,
I'm in DM setting too, so I kind of get the similar. And I was working with Jacob on trading, and
Yeah.
then kind of trying to get qualify them really, because then when you get them on the call and they're like, "Oh, I just thought this was like free information," or like they just totally waste time. So when I was working with him, and now I'm on with Joey guys, going to be doing some of that DMing. I
Yeah.
think I went over the on the course a ton, but like I'm just like I really kind of want to just nail it, honestly, too. Like, not waste time, really get to the point, and really to maybe kind of see if they're bluffing or not.
Yeah. One thing is like with traders from what I've dealt with, bro, is like, dang, I look like Darth Vader, I look so dark. One thing I've noticed is like they'll say they make a certain amount with trading 1 month, but with trading it fluctuates monthly. Yeah.
Mhm.
So like 1 month they'll say I made 6K. I'm making 6K with trading right now. Okay, bro, how long have you been making 6K with trading? How long have you been profitable for? I've only been profitable for 2 months. Damn, what about the months after that, bro? What were you doing before that? Were you not profitable? No, I was going negative. I wasn't working at this. I had bills to pay. So it's like opening up the bigger picture. But it's your
Mhm.
job to do that. Yeah.
What about for Joey guys?
So
He's
for Joey guys, like this is what I've noticed, bro. Like for example, from the sales call that I had, this guy was like a SoundCloud rapper. Like he had a lot of followers. He had like 40K followers, 50K followers, and he had music. And that's cool and all, but I was like, bro, like, how are you making money right now, man? Like, yeah, I had this. I'm like, no, but like, brother, what's really keeping your pockets full right now? Like, what's your plan to fulfill the business when it comes to your brand with like, the manufacturing or like the marketing, ad spend? What's your plan there? Oh yeah, I'm working at a grocery store. See what I mean? So it's like this guy at 50K on Instagram, but has 50 bucks in the bank at the end of the call.
Mhm.
So it's like just keep prying the can open, essentially. That's it. Yeah.
And then for just like keep like prying the can open and peeling it back the layers, and then
Yeah.
like also when I was working with Jacob, we got to a point where like, man, let's just be aggressive on the discovery because they're hopping on the calls and they're still not really getting the point. Like
Yeah.
we're like, if like, how serious are you in investing into yourself? Because ultimately, if we hop on this call, like we'd like to get the ball rolling, and
Yeah.
from there, and be like, how much capital do you have set aside? And I know I'm going to be hopping on with you guys for like at least 10 days, and
Yeah.
these are like valid questions to be asked, right, in the DMs somehow, or like.
Yeah, 100%. So like the biggest thing is like before you frame it that way, you want to frame it by saying we're not 100% we can help them. So before you treat them like, hey, look, Micah, I just want to touch base with you, brother. Make sure get an understanding of where you're at with your business, what's your vision, just to see if we can even help in the first place. That's the whole purpose of this call. But before we move forward, brother, how much do you have currently to invest into your business, into your education, so we can have a better understanding and map out a game plan for you? And now it's like, damn, it's for the education. And damn, what's the point in that matter? It's they if they can't even help me out, you know? So
Okay.
that makes sense. Did that
Yeah.
click?
Can you say that one more time? I could just.
It's recorded, so I can send it to
Okay.
you.
Okay. Cool. Okay.
Yeah. So that's how I would frame, just like framing it like we can't help them out will cancel out all people thinking, oh, I'm not here to buy this course. Because like, bro, like you have no idea how many times I've hopped on sales calls, like, bro, like just offer me, how much is it, bro? And I'm like, bro, like chill out, man. Like I don't even know anything about you or anything you're trying to get done. I got to see if we can help you out. And then same thing with traders like that want just help. Hey, dude, more than anything, I want to get a gauge of where you're at in terms of your trading and your experience and your history before I can even tell you where to go. So help me understand this. So then boom, you're in. Same thing for different industries, SMMA, that YouTube automation, because you're targeting like older people, right, Marco?
Yeah, most people that get it is like 35 plus.
Yeah, 35-year-old. So in that case, I want to understand what was their history like in the past. Did they try other programs? Majority have and have been burnt. So how did that go? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, actually, a big problem that I was having is like that with the money. So what I've been doing is like is them hopping on the call without really knowing it's a sales call. You get me? So they're like, oh, I thought it was free information, just like Micah said. So what I've been doing, and me and Devin were thinking of doing, which I have been doing, is like, look, straight up, brother, we're here to help you out, but you gotta invest in yourself as well. It's like this isn't some $500 cookie cutter program you set on the side. This is something you actually have to invest yourself in and take time with, something like that. It's not, I have the script over there, but
Yeah.
it's something like that. It's like making sure that they know it's a four-figure investment,
Yeah.
but and then it's not something that's $500 you just leave in the corner. It's something you actually have to take time in, and it's gonna work if you put the time in.
Yeah. You can use analogies. And you can say like just like the gym, you just it's reps and reps. You go to the gym, you hit the workout. Within time, you're gonna get bigger. Same thing here, of course, with the time. Same thing with you guys, right? Because I'm sure with that program, it's a 50-50 thing. You have coaching calls. We're doing our 50%. You have to do your 50%. Like we're gonna be putting the time with coaching calls. You have to show up and everything. That's how I would frame it in a way. It's just like they need to put their side in. Yeah. Just like the gym, they show up, they're going to get results. Another thing I like to say at the end is like, of course, with everything that we got going on, the time that we're going to be putting into teaching you and the knowledge that you're going to be getting and the money you'll be making, of course, there's an investment. Otherwise, there'd be no value to the time that we're going to be putting in. And of course, the knowledge will be given you. Right? And they're like, oh, yeah, that makes sense 100%. You'd be like,
Yep.
it makes sense. Yeah, it does. Okay, cool. The program is 8K. Are you ready to get started? Oh, and then you're in. Yeah. Yeah, so every prospect's different. Like my close when I drop price is always different for every single person because everyone's different. Yeah. Yeah. Good questions, guys. I like this. Good stuff. So good.
Adam, I got to run. I got a call in 3 minutes. Is that cool?
Yeah. Oh, cool, brother. I
Yeah.
appreciate you being on, man.
Nice speaking with you guys.
Yeah. Before you go,
Chris.
what was your takeaway, man?
Takeaway is, apart from making as much money as possible,
Yeah.
takeaway is now understanding, obviously, from the guys that are doing what's it called, DM setting.
Yeah.
It's kind of it's not completely, but it's kind of different to obviously cold calling because on cold calling, obviously you're dialing up 24/7. Yeah, you're understanding people. You have much longer conversation of them, I would say, and you get a completely different idea of the person because there's tonality involved, there's the way they say their words, this, that, the other, you know.
Yeah.
So with DM setting, I see it's a bit different. In my eyes, to be honest, what the guys have said, it's a little bit easier than cold calling.
It's a big difference. Yeah.
Yeah, you're texting someone, so you can obviously use certain words that will sway them in a different direction as per you was to say on cold calling, you know.
Yeah.
But also what I kind of agree on now, and it kind of opened my eyes a little bit, is to not stick on one offer, try reach out to a couple other people, you know,
Yep.
see how other offers work out. Obviously, in the end of the day, if I don't succeed in another offer, I already know that I'm gonna learn something new from that other offer, let's say. So it's you know, branching out is probably the key thing that I took from today though.
Yep, absolutely, bro. Yeah, it's the biggest thing, man. So, I mean, you see Micah, like the same thing with him, bro. He's been jumping on different offers. It's a good thing. He's learning different things. He's connecting with people. He's building relationships, and now he
Yeah.
has that snowball effect of history and just skills from all these different offers. He knows about trading. He knows about what's the other one? Personal development with Noah. And then he knows about he's about to learn about clothing brands. So it's like, damn, all in a matter of a month. Keep on moving.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I get you. Yeah, no, I think I just need to branch out and build connections, obviously, with speaking to people and just understanding what they do and how they do it.
Yep,
So,
yep. All right, brother. I'll let you to it. All right. Best of luck.
no problem. Take care. Bye bye.
All right, man. Yeah, like I like how Chris brought that up. Dude, it's a difference from like call setting to like actual cold calling or closing because obviously with setting, we're not necessarily setting, but more like closing, you have to challenge the prospect. And there has to be uncomfortable questions that are said and uncomfortable questions to move the person to make a decision, you know? If you do that on the DM setting or if you do it in the call setting, they're not going to end up showing up for the call. It's very slim because you press the wrong button, you know? But yeah, you guys see the difference there? It's like night and day.
Yeah.
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 It's like phone setting. Oh, I guess setting general is like warming them up, like warming them up to the idea that they can actually reach their goal. And then once you're on the closing call, it's like not bringing them down, but challenging them. Are you really ready to get to your dreams?
Yeah. Yeah. Dude, it's literally it. Because if you say the wrong thing, like you'd be surprised. Even your tonality and just like your vibe on the setting call, they're gonna feel it, they're gonna hear, and they're like, hell no, I don't want it. But
Yeah.
it's just like, how can you not press the wrong button? But if you like, I know people, like, for example, dude, like when I was cold calling at this telemarketing office, there was this guy named Bart. I don't know why his name was Bart. His name was Bart. But he would smoke like 10 pounds of weed every week. It was crazy. This is like the biggest pot I've ever met in my life. During break, he would smoke a blunt, and then during lunch, he smoked another blunt, and then at the end of the day, another blunt. But anyways, the guy on the phone, everyone loved him because he was just being him. And he was super joyful and he was laughing and everyone wanted to hang out and like, have a conversation. Even if they wouldn't buy, they would somehow buy because they were just happy to just and then make their day. They put a smile on their face. And whatever you guys style you have, just be yourself, be authentic. And then it's like, well, it's a big difference because most people are super corporate, you know, and they're very like, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah, just like by the book.
buy the book, bro. Like, I don't know if you like when I had a sales call, there was this guy from Ireland. I was like, "Where are you from, man?" Ireland. And I was like, "Damn, man! Like my ex-girlfriend's is Irish." And he started laughing, and then boom, I'm in the call. It was the beginning, like the first 30 seconds of the call. So it's like
Yeah.
little things like that. So I don't want you guys to like be so stuck to a frame. Just be yourself. You'll go far. Yeah. Yeah. Anything else, boys? Anything else? You guys cool?
Yeah, I have one last question. When I do set them to the call, obviously, I don't want them to think it's free information. I want them to know that they're going in for a program,
Yeah.
but not with them like already having that in their mind, like, oh, it's a sales pitch. I don't want to be sold anything. How do I step into that when I do
Um,
set them?
like you can go back to the recording. It's the same thing to Mike. It was like, hey, bro, like this call is just like get an understanding of where you're at and what you're trying to get done with YouTube automation, whatever it might be. Biggest thing here is before anything, do you have money set aside to invest into your education and invest obviously in ads or whatever industry you're in?
And that's at the end,
In the
right
middle.
before I set them? In the middle, okay.
In the middle. You don't want to at the end. Because if you're in the end, they're gonna get off the call and be like, okay. In the middle, like if you can do it just perfectly with all the questions you're asking, just so it seems natural. They're not going to think much of it. That's how I frame it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Maybe next call we can review a couple of your call sets. I would love to like listen to it.
Oh, yeah, sounds good.
We'll break it down. But yeah, if anything, I'll shoot the recording in the chat as soon as I can. And good call though. I love the speed of this. Good questions, guys. But you guys are on the right track. Good stuff. All right.
Appreciate it, man.
All right, boys. Well, I'll let you guys do it. Mike, anything, dude? Anything at all?
No, nothing at all. I think just waiting on getting rolling with Joey guys and you guys to.
Yeah, they need someone to push them. So I'm constantly on their ass for certain things. Like, yeah. So you're good, bro. If anything if you have any questions, let me know. Joey lives in my building. I will literally go knock on his door and get it done.
Yeah, no, he said he's gonna set up some SOPs to get the chats rolling for WAP and school, and just to give some framework. I mean, he was gonna try to work out. So I mean,
Cool.
he said tonight, but
yeah. Is he gonna to like set it up right now or what? Is that what he said?
Yeah, I'm all set up. I can get in there and do it. But he's like, oh, let me get some SOPs, some frameworks to go over. And
Okay.
I'm like, okay, cool. But I just want to make sure when I'm doing it and I'm booking guys and I'm sending them to you. I mean, like, I just want to make sure it's fluent too. You know, I don't want to be sending you some dry leads. Last thing I want to do, you know.
Yeah, you're good. You're good. The best advice is just shooting them long-term videos, like whether it's YouTube or something like that. The longer they see their faces, the more familiar they're gonna want to buy. That's just what I learned, you know. All right, guys. Well, I'll let you to a good call. Have a good rest of your day, and then I'll see you guys. Well, I'll talk. Just hit me up whenever. I got you guys. All right.
Cool. Thank you.
All right. See you. Peace. Bye bye.
Appreciate
Cheers,
it.
bud.
Bye, guys.